Hey Aries, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what energies what's going on, what is in store for you during this time, or what you need to pay attention to. And obviously, you make your own decisions. You've got your own free will here, and you definitely want to exercise that. But let's take a look and see what the energies want to reveal. All right. So we're going to start off with what Spirit wants you to know most: career, money, finance, and then we will exit out with love. And this will be the most important message that really wants to bubble up to the surface and grab your attention. Okay. So let's take a look and see what that is for you. Okay. So thanks, guys, for all the love, all the likes, subscribes, all the shares. I so appreciate it. And I hope by doing these reads that you can see that I'm sending the love right back at you here. Okay. Even that my schedule's been super tight, but soon I'm almost done with my education. So with that, I should be done within the next couple months or so, and then I'll have an open gate about 2 to 3 months. So with that being said, let's dive in and find out what's going on, because it's all about Aries. What does Spirit want Aries to know most during this time? What does Spirit want Aries to know most during this time? What do we get? Okay, we got the King of Cups, we've got the Six of Swords, okay, and we've got the Knight of Cups. Wow, okay, and Three of Pentacles, and the Empress energy, beautiful, and the Sun card. Nice, guys. Wow. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, putting something to an end. You're closing out a chapter on something, guys. You have persevered towards something, and now you're stepping forth in a whole new way. It's almost like you're stepping forth through this is a successful completion, guys. I got to tell you, it's a successful completion after persevering towards your wealth. Okay. Now, for some of you, this could be something's coming full circle here, to where now you're leading with your heart and you're persevering towards your wealth and security. This is what I'm getting, guys. Okay. Your underlying energy, whatever the Ten of Pentacles represents for you. Okay. This usually indicates some sort of, happiness. It is inheritance, stability, privilege, wealth of some sort of strong foundation. And I feel that you are closing the chapter on this persevering towards this area, and now you're moving in a different direction now. Okay. So it's almost as if you successfully completed something, whatever that looks like for you guys, a situation. It could be in your relationship, it could be in terms of your work. You successfully completed something, and whether that's making a decision to leave that's best for you, because it's something that you might be leaving an old mindset, by the wayside now. It's kind of like you're thinking differently, and you successfully overcome something that was that had maybe stood in the way of your wealth. But what I'm getting here is that I'm going to pull another card on this, just your underlying energy, to see what that might be and what that could be for you here. It's now reaching harmony of the mind. That's exactly what I thought, guys. It's interesting. It's almost that mindset of some sort. You've now reached some sort of peace and harmony. I mean, look at this card. It's like full of tranquility and just and it's all about the communication that we tell ourselves sometimes within our mind. And now you're stepping out, in with a successful completion of overcoming something that kind of clouded the mind. You persevered like I don't know what. I mean, you really did, and now towards what it is that you want, whatever that target was that you wanted, and you're actually achieving it. So some of you are reaching some sort of wealth and security, um, in because you've reached some sort of harmony of the mind. Okay, and that in itself is a big success. And that wealth is health success, mental health success for some of you, or this could also be very much monetary success, because once you get your let's say, for instance, it was self-sabotage, and now you have corrected a way of thinking that now is more aligned with who you are today at this present moment. and now you kind of feel such harmony in that. It's like, why was I carrying that burden before? So you're stepping out in the world in a whole new way. I do get, going into your read is the King of Cups, and that is one that is having authority over one's emotions. It is very emotionally balanced. Now, this could be an advisor or a counselor, so you could see yourself in that. So you could be moving towards that area, and now you are rowing in that direction where it's much more calmer and peaceful, just that you're reaching that harmony here. Okay, you're rowing towards your harmony. Okay, and then I get the Knight of Cups. This is an expression of that, going towards harmony. This is really movement forward in terms of your being very artistic, creative. This is also someone that is a mediator, and romantic. So you're moving close, you're kind of rowing in the direction that brings your emotions into greater balance. Not that, because you still have outside circumstances that can provoke or trigger you in some sort of way. That helps us, do a lot of our shadow work. But I feel that this, you have really balanced, you're moving in the direction where there's an ease and there's like-minded people around you, and you're rowing in that direction where it's a lot more calmer for you. So this could be a chosen, in anything, a chosen situation that has had a successful completion here. I do get, a balancing of teamwork and collaboration with the Three of Pentacles, and you're rowing in the direction to birth something new. And I do feel that it has to do with your creativity, Aries, something that you're utilizing. This is that feminine, nature. It is also represents harmony. It represents, fertility. Now you've reached harmony. Now it's fertility. It could be in the beauty and the art industry, your creative arts. It could be motherhood, but you're nurturing your femininity. You're rowing in the direction towards your femininity, and it's making you incredibly vibrant. Okay. The Sun card. This is the way to go. It's kind of like Spirit saying, yep, this is what's going to make you feel really, really good. So you are moving forward towards what it is, your creativity, and you're having authority over your emotions now. Maybe you experienced something that kind of allowed you to see something that was unhealed, and now that you recognize it, you really persevered like never before, to put an end to it. Okay. And now you can step out into the world and say, yeah, I did it. A successful completion. I did this, and I know how to bring harmony to the mind. For some of you, you could be showing others how to do that. Okay. But this is what I'm getting, what Spirit wants you to know, coming through here. Is there anything that we need to know about the Six of Swords rowing in a new direction? What is that there? Yeah, you're not comparing yourself to others, and you've mastered that. You've mastered kind of the subconscious of the unknown. You've kind of gone up a level. Okay, is what I'm getting. And it's not about comparing yourself to another person. It's about comparing yourself to yourself. Okay, and it's out of isolation. So out of being frozen about not knowing what to do, now being able to move forward, because the Knight of Cups is moving forward. Okay, so being able to move forward here is what I'm getting. What is it that you're birthing something new with this Empress energy? What do I get? You've gone through a transformative period where you've taken off the mask, connected with Source, and stood up for yourself. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you, it's no longer, for some of you, it's no longer clinging to the past. Okay, for some of you. And you're standing up against doing that. You're being that rebel, and you're connecting with Source, kind of taking off that mask. And at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, it could be laziness. Maybe that you were kind of stuck in you just weren't sure which way to go. And so you did kind of froze a little bit, right? You maybe went into some sort of isolation. But now you're kind of mastering the situation of what's happening here. Okay. And now you're flowering, and it's beautiful because all these cards were clarifying the Empress. And so we start with the Empress and we clarify it, and once we end with the card that's like the Empress. Okay. And this is, you are now blooming and birthing something new, in your life, literally or figuratively. There's just a new way of being. Is there anything that is very important that you need to be aware of, that Spirit wants you to kind of know? But you're leading it's to great vibrancy and success. I mean, the Sun card's coming through here, so this really focuses in on the positivity, the kind of focusing in on vibrancy, your truth, happiness and confidence and optimism. Man, this could be confirmation that you're stepping out into your optimism here. Okay, what does Source or what does Spirit want you to consider here? What do we get? What gives me great joy? So it wants you to do that because that's what's going to bring in some new vitality for you. You're going towards what brings joy to your heart, okay? What brings really great joy, okay? Um, yeah, and it's like it's almost like you let go what wasn't serving you anymore, and maybe you asked yourself, like, what is the worst thing that could happen if I let go the things that no longer serve me? What's the worst thing that could happen? You could be going towards your joy. you know? And that's what I get that you've overdone, that you've come here because it's the Ten of Swords, it's the ending of that. And now you're stepping out into the harmony, into the birthing of something new, of what real vitality feels like, Aries. You're moving towards that. Yeah, you're focusing in on more what your life feels like, rather than what your life looks like. I hope that makes sense in some sort of way, but that's what I'm getting. But this is Spirit's message. This is so beautiful. Wow. Note your comments, guys, and definitely like and subscribe if it resonates with you too as well. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at career, money, and finance and see what comes out for you here. Okay. Career, money, finance. What is going on for Aries? I know it's definitely teamwork. I saw the Three of Pentacles come through here. Okay. So let's take a look what's going on for Aries in career, money, finance. Ooh, we've got some fast messaging coming through here. Okay. About making a decision with the Lovers cards, making a choice to balance something out. Ooh, guys. Wow. How interesting. Wow. You're making a decision and it transforms everything. You are persevering towards what it is that you want. I think you're moving forward. You're on higher ground against all the other competition here. It's the Seven of Wands. You're on a whole new energy. This is good luck, the Wheel of Fortune. It's not in the reverse. So it tells me that there is a beautiful, decisive moment right now. It's destiny and good luck is coming in your way. Okay. So this is fate and fortune. So you're persevering towards your fate and fortune is what I'm getting right here, right? With this new beautiful energy coming through. Okay. So that's beautiful. And you're persevering. And what else do we get? Towards new inspiration. So you're moving towards that new inspiration, and you've got the universe kind of like the wind behind you, giving that extra amount of beautiful energy. And this is the true essence of co-creation here, right? You're persevering towards your inspiration, and the universe is working with you here. All right. So towards what is you want. There's some fast movement and change that comes through. Again, about making a choice. Gemini energy and Libra. It brings in justice and balance. Okay. So give me a card on this Eight of Wands coming through here. Fast movement, energy, progress, a sudden change. Yeah, this could be a lot of excitement of a decision that brings in balance. So let's take a look at what this Eight of Wands is. What is this? Knight of Pentacles, moving forward slowly and with real solid effort, being determined with the Page of Swords, okay, and getting out of being stuck, no longer being stuck. And now it's about balancing and adapting to a new way and manifesting what it is that you want to bring in the equilibrium, taking action. So it's about moving, fast action that's being taken, and it's movement forward. It's making a decision towards positivity. What is this? Give me a card on career, money, finance on what is this fast movement and energy and taking action on. What do we get? Wow. This is about a hidden potential that's unknown. Some of you, it could be an acting. It could be about, maybe that you're going through some sort of financial challenge, and something's ending, so something new can start. So maybe that you're starting some sort of putting an end to something and starting something new. Fluctuating income, you're developing a new strategy. There's a job change. You're making a better choice, guys. Now, this could indicate that could indicate, there's some sort of change. Climbing the ladder, there's an upward trend. The spiral is an upward trend. Revisiting a job, for some of you, it could be a promotion coming through that you might not see it. Okay, it's an unknown source, or it's something that comes through. Revisiting a job and a promotion and your connections. You could be reconnecting with people around you within your network. But there is maybe your income's been going up and down because there's been an indecision of which way to go. But this is there's a new strategy. Some of you could be doing seasonal work and making choices for a job change. But there is something that you are putting an end to, maybe some sort of bad investment, and you are saving your pennies. So maybe that you have an opportunity that comes around that was offered previously, and maybe it didn't work before. So best if it's something that is a good investment for you, or not. But I feel that something's ending, so something new can start. And so, there is an opportunity here. Interesting. There's a transformation and then moving forward. What is this moving forward with the Knight of Cups? This is a partnership. Moving forward, the partnership. You could be partnering up with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. It could even lead to marriage. And look at this. You get the Sun card right after that. Unbelievable, guys. You're moving forward towards what it is that you really want. This is about expressing your emotions after getting the clarity that you need regarding a partnership that you want to nurture. Okay. It's going to help bring in wealth and brand new vitality for you here, and success. You guys, if you're worried about a situation, shoot your shot. Okay. If that's going, speaking up about a promotion, if it is, speaking to a higher up and letting them know that what you want to do. This is persevering, because you could be the top candidate. Some of you could be working with a recruiter, and maybe getting some information that is going to lead to new vitality. And maybe you're kind of in limbo a little bit right now, but this is about taking some action. You got the Magician energy. You're between the old and the new, and you are not stuck. You have the opportunity to move forward, even if it's slowly. Okay. This is slow and solid. Okay. And this is being very disciplined to do that. Okay. But there is a message coming through about a choice that you're going to have to make. All right. So that's what I'm getting in terms of career, money, and finance, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life. All right. What's coming through in love? What do we get? I'm going to grab a new deck. Let's just pull this one here. What is going on for Aries in their love life? What is going through Aries in their love life? And of course, the Wheel of Fortune will still be, it's going to affect work, love, and life, right? So let's take a look at what's happening in your love life here with this new fresh energy of this new cycle. What do we have for Aries? What is the most important message for Aries? What do we get? We got the Nine of Swords, and I'm not surprised, because we got the Ten of Swords before. Putting an end to a way of thinking, because you're getting the clarity that you need. Yep, you're getting the clarity that you need. You're no longer kind of feeling, it's no longer being stuck. It's now achieving your independence. It's putting in it's moving forward. You're rowing in a different direction. You're being independent and strong and moving towards calmer waters. Whatever that has kept you so tight and tied up in the head is coming to an end. You got the clarity, and that clarity has you rowing in a direction that is so much more calmer in the mind. If you move this here from this, right? And from this, and it moves to here, okay? And right in the middle is wealth, security, and independence. So something comes down regarding your independence, you get the clarity and you move in a different direction. So, if something is not, in your love life, that if you feel stuck in a situation, that's not a connection to be in. But this is, I mean, every situation is different, and you have to judge, for yourself what is best for you. But this is saying is that you get the 8 and the 9 of swords. This is mind. This is really being, really caught up in the mind and feeling like very trapped. But something comes into play. It's about having your independence and rowing in that direction. So you're getting the clarity that you need. So if you're maybe unsure if you're going to get the clarity you need, you will. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it's rowing in that direction, moving forward in that. What is this? What is this information in terms of being stuck? The 8 of Swords. What is it that we get here that comes through? Your morals, your values, and beliefs. And what else do I get? Focusing in on friendliness and seeing the bigger picture. So, you're not stuck. Universe is asking you to see the bigger picture here and review your morals, values, and beliefs, and really focus in on. And I do get a celebration. So I feel that the 9 is coming to fruition. The 8 is feeling stuck. The 9 is coming to fruition. So I feel that you're having a celebration of overcoming something in the mind. So I feel that this Tower is really a good thing, quite honestly. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's like you have gone through some sort of healing because of this. And now you're moving forward with the 6 of Swords on a new beginning. It's a new adventure. You're rowing on your new beginning in love. Guys, this is a really good thing because you got the clarity and you're strong, independent. This is, wealth and security. You are perfectly positioned in moving forward, especially within your love life coming through. What do you need to know about your love life? Is that you were in a one-sided situation where you were a love bomb for some of you, okay? Is what I was getting. And you've healed from heartbreak, from a very difficult relationship or an addiction in a connection, okay? And you're the Phoenix rising. There's a new phase. You have gone through this transformation here with this Tower card. And it's now you're in a new phase already, guys. The Fool card's right over here. All right. So you're in the new phase. So then what? This is no longer looking over your shoulder. You're focusing in on your self-worth right now. Okay. And self-appreciation. And you're receiving what you need. Okay. You are moving on. You've closed that chapter out, guys. You've closed this out here. It all had to deal with, like, hey, I realized that I wasn't focusing in on myself, and you needed time to heal for self-worth, and you need to focus on yourself. And remember that self-appreciation I talked about. So, yeah, it's like this is, you were frustrated in a situation. I will tell you, there's someone that's coming in that likes you, okay? We're going to find out who this might be. How will you know, or this person? They will be they're very nurturing. All right. You could be getting a message from them, might be a little bit younger, but they're very solid and strong. And you could be getting a message from them. And it could be either from an air sign or a water sign. And I do get, I do get it. I feel that air, the Emperor is coming up here, and I get air, earth, water, and fire. Isn't that funny? On all 4 of the cards. So it's saying it doesn't want you to pay attention to the sign. Someone who nurtures you, someone who pays attention on solid ground and offers a cup of love. All right. There is someone that likes you. Okay. And you will have to sacrifice something, but it is the 2 of Cups coming through. And this is like-minded people, a bond, a union of some sort. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. All right. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. It looks pretty darn good to me here, Aries. And if you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And until then, I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.